everyone, my name is Austin, and I'm an artist and animator, which means I can bring characters to life with a simple brush of a pencil. What you'll need to get started today are, well, a pencil, some paper, and an eraser, in case you make a mistake, which is okay to do. Let's get started. For Chucky's head, let's start with a simple circle, about the size of a tennis ball. I recommend using your entire arm to get the shape of the circle just right. Within our circle, we can create the vertical axis line with a crescent moon shape. For our horizontal axis line, we can create a curve that goes across the circle. For Chucky's muzzle, let's create an oval that sits at the bottom of the circle. Now it's time to help Chucky here. Let's create his ears by making two very tall ovals that hang out on the sides of his head. Both of these shapes will be placed just above the horizontal axis line. The eyes are what give our characters personality. Let's bring Chucky to life by drawing two ovals. The one to our left sits in the middle of the first half of his face, while the one to our right is nestled in between the horizontal and vertical axis line. Once we have his eyes locked in, let's go back and darken in his eyelashes. From there, we can go back and finish off the rest of the eyeballs. At the bottom of our eyes, let's create an S-curve to show how excited Chucky is to see you. To finish him off, let's go back inside his eyes and draw two smaller ovals. Then go back in and draw two even smaller ovals. And once you've got those shapes locked down, you can go ahead and darken them in. And would you look at that? Chucky can see you now. So that Chucky can smell the delicious pizza Pasquale's making, let's draw in his nose. This will be an upside-down almond shape placed in the center of the oval we previously drew for his muzzle. Chucky's a pretty cheerful mouse, especially when he's making music. Let's give him a smile. At the bottom of our muzzle, let's create an upward hill shape. From there, we can go up in an S-curve back to the center of his face. We'll finish off his smile with a simple upward curve. From there, we can go back to where we started his smile and lock in our muzzle shape by darkening in our line. Just across from our other smile line, add another. Chuck E. Cheese wouldn't be, well, Chuck E. Cheese without his iconic teeth. Let's draw those in. At the bottom of his muzzle, let's draw in a squared off marshmallow shape. To show the separation between the teeth, let's draw a line halfway down the center. Let's begin the shape for Chucky's mouth. This will begin at the center of our smile line, curve down a bit, and come right back up to meet Chucky's teeth. For Chucky's lip, let's create a line just below the shape we created for his mouth, and follow it back to his head. Let's finish off Chucky's mouth by adding in his tongue, which sits at the lower half of his mouth. These are just two overlapping curves. Now, let's very lightly draw in his cheeks. These are very loose J shapes that start at the horizontal axis line just below his ears. These shapes curve right back to the head. Once you've got his cheeks blocked in, let's add some fur by darkening in the lines and adding 2 curved check marks. Let's make Chucky even more expressive by adding in his eyebrows. These are just 2 upside down check marks that sit just above his eyes. For the one furthest to our right, let's make it a little bit smaller to add some perspective to our drawing. From the end of that eyebrow, let's add a downwards curve to meet the cheek to finish off the shape of Chucky's head. Chucky has 3 tufts of hair that sit on top of his head. The first one starts just at the center of our eyebrow. The second one, which is slightly taller. And then the third one, which is slightly smaller. We can then go back and darken in the rest of the top of his head. Now, let's go back and darken the shape of Chucky's ears.
That's his ears.
To complete this ear, start from the outside of the ear and come in with an S shape. This S shape will meet the cheek. From there, you will follow the S shape and go back to the outer side of the ear. For the other side, repeat the same step with that S curve, but this time meeting it at the center of his face. And for the other end, just start with a simple downwards curve and back to the center of his face. To help frame his face, let's add a fur line. This line starts at the muzzle, comes down, and follows the cheek lines. Be sure to add those check marks for a little more fur. Can't forget his whiskers, so let's go across from the center of his nose, add 1 line, a little further down, let's add our second line, this one's a little bit longer, and then our third line. inches across from that. Let's repeat those steps. With the side of your pencil, you can shade in the darker areas, such as his eyes, eyebrows, nose, or his fur, to give it some texture. Once you're done, be sure to sign and date your drawings. You're going to want to hang this one on the refrigerator for sure. And now you have your very own drawing of the one and only Chuck E. Cheese.
PBS Dash.
Hey, thanks for drawing along with me, everyone. And remember, have a Chuck E. Day.
Have a PBS Day.